Hello and welcome to the 4th annual Down by the Grammy Awards with me, the Gram Master Kush. We're down to the last 32 of the coffee shops. 64 shops have been eliminated, so we're going to decide on the order of the matches for the last 32. Joining me to make the decisions is Dunkondank. Thank you, Dunkondank. You'll notice behind them that we've got some pumpkins on display. We've just come from the Fairy House. It was pumpkin carving tonight, so this is yours, Dunk. This is his one. Don't lift mine. Mine's a big monster. If you see, he's got the 420 Charles Manson into the forehead of it, and then I've got the big weed leaf eyeballs. So yeah, and I was pumpkin carving at the Fairy House in the Havlar tonight. Big shout out to the Faded Fairy for another great night as always.
Definitely, as always.
Yeah, fucking another brilliant night. We've had a lot of edibles and a lot of weed, a lot of volcanoes donated from the Damp Rink. So shout out to the Damp Rink for the volcanoes. Shout out to Weedy Wonders, to Fudge This, and to Care Bears. Care Bears for supplying everyone with edibles and getting everybody fucked up. So we're really stoned, so this should make for an interesting bit of a fucking
interesting evening, yes.
Interesting draw. So yeah, we've got the lights off. We've got a Halloween, bit of a Halloween buzz. And before I forget, Monday the 30th. This is going to be out long before that. Monday the 30th, coffee shop Spirit. We're having a fancy dress smoke sesh. So come along. You don't have to dress up, but if you do, it'll be more fun.
Get dressed.
We're going to have a few prizes for people with the best costumes. We're starting about 7 p.m. in Spirit. So yeah, come along. Whoever sees this, should be a good crack. Fucking yeah. So
bring all your good vibes.
Yeah, bring your good vibes. Bring your edibles. Bring your weed. Support the shop on the way in. They've got a decent menu, so maybe buy something on the way in. And we're all going to be out the back. We've got a pool table. They've got pinball machines, game tables, the whole lot. So yeah, it should be a good day. Fancy dress. This is the second year doing it. The Brotherhood. So yeah. Before we get to the draw of the last 32, we're going to go through the round 1 and round 2, who's been eliminated. So let me get the results up before we go any further. So group 1 in round 1 was the Plug, Popeyes and the Koi, and in that group Popeyes was eliminated. I'm a bit surprised by that one, actually.
Yeah, because we in the first place we put the Koi as a
third tier
shop, and still they became not with many votes because it was mostly the Plug.
Yeah,
that
was 71% for the Plug, 8% for Popeyes, and 21% for Koi. But yeah, no surprise, especially the Plug just had a revamp and all. I thought they'd do better. Group 2 then was Pre to Me, 137, and Roxy. Top tier team 81%, second tier team 14%, and third tier team
almost
5%.
The same as the first group.
Yeah. So then in the third group we have the Stud, Baloo, and Rookies. So the Stud went through, Baloo went through, Rookies went out. So yeah, kind of first tier, second tier, same again.
Same third tier out, yeah.
Yeah. So then the next one was Terps Army, Hepalonicha, and Millennium. Hepalonicha went out, Terps Army and Hepalonicha went through. Or Millennium went out.
Millennium went out.
Sorry,
yes.
I said that wrong. Next one was a bit tighter. It was Spirit and Bulldog, which was 40% and 42%, and then Yo-Yo's on 18% went out. What else we got? Bluebird and Dolphins. Dolphins went through, and then Kashmir was the third tier team. They went out as well. Again, most of the top tier teams were votes.
Top tier, yes. And the second ones, most of them second place, except for
a few. There's a few exceptions. Reefer went through, Abraxas went through, and City Hall went out on that group. Then on group 8 we had Barney's, and then it was tight between Paradox and Ibiza. It was 14% for Paradox and 13% for Ibiza.
So it's only 1%. So it's a couple votes could have made it into a tie or made it.
There was 44 votes and then 40 votes. So only 4 votes.
Only 4 votes.
Yeah. So yeah, these are the early stages. There wasn't as many votes on these. Then in group 9 we had La Colada, the Jolly Joker, and Voyagers. And La Colada and Voyagers went through. Jolly Joker went out.
Jolly Joker went out.
Yeah, what can I say? I thought we might have got through, but
At least through round one.
Yeah, at least through round one.
If you have a tough group, it's hard to get.
Voyagers had a good reputation back in the day, so they might be just still thriving on that. Like, you know what I mean? It is a still decent shop, but they don't even have a seating area, so it's a bit hard to give them too much credit. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling hard done by or anything. But then
probably their products are good enough.
And again, they have a reputation. A lot of people voting might have been here the last few years. They haven't seen what's changed.
Round 10 we were on.
Round 10, then we had Tyson, won the new boys, Babylon and Eastwood, and Tyson won, Babylon second, Eastwood went out. So again, top tier, second tier. This one, the second tier won it. We have Club Media, Bass Joe's and Rick's. So Bass Joe's won that one, Club Media, the top tier, the one we had top tier came in second, and then Rick's went out. He had more votes than I thought he'd get, Rick's. Then
is that for being open when he likes?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
This next one was very interesting.
Probably everybody who goes knows when he likes to be open.
They might just not like the other ones or something.
Or they have a group chat or something.
Quick, he's open, run in.
Yeah, run in quick.
So then in what group was this? This is group 12. This was very one-sided and tight at the same time. Family First had 92% with 429 votes.
Yeah, as expected in this group.
But then Relax and Sensimilia had 4% each, and Relax won it with 19 votes to 18.
Oh, so that's one vote.
Yeah, literally Relax won it with one vote.
No, Sensimilia won it.
No, Relax. Oh, was it?
I think Sensimilia.
Oh, Sensimilia won. Oh yeah, sorry, Sensimilia won it with one vote. I'm misreading that. Then we went on to Baba Coffee Shop Amsterdam and Crush, and Baba won, Coffee Shop Amsterdam second. Then Balboa Katsu went through, and the Saint went out.
And that was which group?
That was in group 14, and then on to group 15 we have Old Church and Strain Hunters went through.
Yeah.
As expected, and then the Bronx went out.
Okay. Good hash though.
Yeah. I've been there
but
once.
Not many
I think.
votes. I saw, no.
Then this one we have New Times, Papillon, and Central went through. So they were our third tier team, and they bet Papillon to go through. So that's another third tier team gone through.
That go through, and then we had a second tier team that went first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what was it? We're on to group 17, aren't we?
I think so.
No, wait. Let me just look through this. Yeah, because 16 would have been the last one in that one. So that's 16. There's 17. So 17 was Sativa, the Kettleche, and Hate Kettleche, and Lechulia, blah blah blah. So Sativa smashed that one, and Kettle and Lechulia were very close, but the Kettles went through. Sorry. Then this one was the big shocker. Coffee Shop The Corner. They were our third tier team, and they won this round with 125 votes. And
how did it get into a third tier team for us?
It's because they don't have seats. So it's a nice shop, and I think they have a nice menu. And
so they could have been a second tier.
They could have been. They probably should have been a second tier team, and someone else probably should have been down there. But no, they've done well.
But a great surprise in such a poll.
I don't know. I think they might be the only one that we put in third tier that actually went through to win their group. So yeah, Get Down came second. They were our top tier team, and our second tier team, The Store.
I remember that was quite a close call. That was not far off.
No, it was very. The Store and Get Down was only 20% to 22%. So
okay,
yeah,
so that's
The Corner killed it with 58%.
Oh yeah.
So then the next group, which is group 19, we have Green Place, Hunters, and Best Friends, and that's Green Place, Hunters go through, and Best Friends go out. Then we have Bush Doctor, Trade the Karma go through, and Smokies go out. This one's a bit tighter. We have Solo and Cookies. It was on 43 and 44%. And then Cheech and Chong went out on 13%.
Oh, yeah.
Then the next group, Woonie Hulp, or
Eerste Hulp.
Or Eerste Hulp, as the Dutch would call it. And Happy Feelings go through, and the Coffee Shop Speakeasy went out in that round. And now we're on to round 23. And we have Coffee Shop Hashtag and Coffee Shop Black Star going through. And we have the Mediterranean getting knocked out. Again, another top tier, second tier going first and second.
Yeah.
Then we have the original Damprink, who got 82% and killed it. Then we have Johnny's in second place, and we have Coffee Shop Vondel going out in third place. And that would take us up to... Where am I now? Yeah, we're on 25 now.
Yeah.
So next we have Easy Times and the Croon going through, and Super Skunk going out. Then we have Borin Youngen's Kadinsky going through, and the other side going out.
The underkant.
The underkant. You never figured that one out, did you?
No, I did.
Oh yeah.
So the other side.
Yeah.
Is the underkant.
Yeah.
So the opposite side, and then the other side is so the opposite is underkant.
Yeah.
And other side is.
So what's the coffee shop up here called?
Overkant.
Overkant, and what that means?
Other side. That's the opposite side.
The opposite side.
Yeah.
And what is underkant?
Other side is the underkant.
Underkant.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Not under your cunt.
Yeah, there's a little Dutch lesson for anybody who definitely didn't want it.
It was such a mind fuck when we
that was hilarious. So you've made it into a short just to fuck with you. So yeah, coffee shop group 27. Sorry, is Bagheera's and Greenhouse going through, and Baraka going out. Then Grey Area, Heck Elders and Rocket. The Rocket go out. Funky Monkeys 420 through, Rocklander out. Mr. K and Co, Greenhouse Effects, and what's that? Stones got knocked out on that one. And they were nearly through to the end of round. Amnesia Siberia went through, and Free Eye go out. And then we have Decada and Resin go through, and Goa go out. So that was the end of round one. So that was all
96 minus
96,
the first
32 eliminated,
gone.
And now we're down to 64. Then we had The Plug, Koi, Pre to Me, and 137, which is a strong enough group.
What was Group 1 against Group 2?
So yeah, sorry, Group 1 played Group 2. So we had The Plug and Pre to Me, one in that one. This is going on a bit long. So I'm just going to do the twos that go through, and you just can work out the rest. So The Plug and Pre to Me went through from Group 1 versus Group 2. Group 3 versus Group 4, we have The Stud and Terps Army. In Group 5 against Group 6, we had The Bulldog and Bluebird. Then in Group 7 against Group 8, I think it is, we have Reefer and Barney's. Group 9 against Group 10 is Lacalada versus Tyson, or Lacalada and Tyson, go through. Then this one's a bit tighter. We had Family First, and then the other three were on 8%, 7%, and 6%. But Sensimilia was the one that went through from them.
So that's which group against each other?
Oh, sorry, that was Group 11 against Group 12.
Okay.
Then 13, 14, we had Baba and Balboa go through.
The double Bs.
Yeah, and then this was tighter as well. This was 32%, 30%, and 32% again. So we had the Old Church, Strain Hunters, and New Times. Old Church got 221 votes. New Times was in second with 217 votes, and Strain Hunters with 202 votes.
Oh, so
all yeah,
the
they were very.
200s.
And then Central was the other one that went out from there. So that was the first half of Group 2. And then we'll rally through to the... Fuck you, computer. Yeah.
So that was the first
16
of
shops.
round 2.
So that got us, that eliminated 8, and no, sorry, that was the first.
It was the first
32 shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was 4. Sorry,
Yeah.
that was the first 32 shops. Now we're on to the last 32 shops, and we had
Group
I didn't even do it
17
this way,
against
it's
Group 18 then.
Oh, I did that too. Yeah. So 17, 18, Sativa, and the Corner went through. The Corner won this group again.
So
this is
from our low to tier.
So we put them Corner. I'm sorry. Do you know what? You're on our smoke wall in Smokeable. The next time we put the smoke wall, I'm going to give you the mention. We're moving you up to at least what's the middle?
Solid spot.
Solid spot. Because I know you don't have a seating area, but
Have you gave them a visit in the meanwhile?
No, I haven't, and I mean to go down there.
So who knows? After a visit, who
Yeah,
knows?
you
make
could even
yourself
go up. Like again, without a seating area, I don't think you can go much higher than maybe between Solid Spot and Blazing. You know what I mean? Without a seating area, because you need to. When you're getting into the Blaze and you're talking about having like comfortable seats, drinks, the whole lot.
Yeah,
So
true.
yeah, like as even the best like takeaway shop is still can only make it mid-table, but yeah, I think now they belong higher than smokable. So shout out to the corner because you're after winning. They're after beating 3 shops here and 2 shops there, so that's 5 shops they were better than, and we put them in the 3rd tier. So we're bad. Sorry about that. So that's group 17, 18, 19, 20. We had Green Place smashed it, and in 2nd place is the Bush Doctor. Then Damprink and Hashtag both went through. Imsy Bimsy, sorry about you, but Black Star's gone. Easy Times and Boring Youngins in 25, 26. Then in group 27 versus 28, we have Bagheera's and the Grey Area. In 29, 30, Mr. K & Co. and Greenhouse went through. Then Amnesia and Decada went through in the last one. So that's all the shops that went through, and we're down to the last 32. So I can fuck this off to the side.
So yeah, we collected all 32 shops that went through. We collected them here in the box again. So we made a statistic.
Donkey's artwork here, a beautiful table now.
I tried my best. But we made a new schedule. We're gonna draw them again, and we're gonna see how. How we gonna get out.
I used to just let them keep facing off if you're, you know what I mean. But you're just playing the same shops over and over. So we said, "Fuck it, we'll do another draw, make it really interesting."
For some shops that maybe make it through against the smaller ones.
Yeah, but like if I had keep going, it would have been used against Hashtag again. It would have been them against these again, and it just kind of that round
stays in the same
group.
It's
kind of you've already.
Let's make it fresh. Let's make it interesting.
So right, so first I'll go first on to. So this is match number 1. Match number 1 on side number 1. We have Decada. So that's game number 1. So they're going to be facing against
Decada. We are gonna play. Oof, Family First.
Oh, that is a tough one.
That's gonna be a tough one.
So first game in last 32 is going to be Decada against Family First. The second game is going to be Coffee Shop Sativa, and they are going to be playing
again, Coffee Shop The Plug.
Oh, another
tough ones in the start.
You're pulling out all the hard ones.
Yeah.
No offense to anybody. And then so that's the second game is Sativa against the Plug.
Yeah.
The third game we have Boring Youngins, the Farm Boys. I think it was better back in the day than it. I don't know. They used to be great for like 12, 13 euro when Amsterdam Genetics were first really hitting, and then I remember you start going into stuff for 18, 19. I was like, that's not what Boring Youngins used to be about. Like.
Oh, Bourillon is against the original Damkring.
Oh.
I keep pulling out the good ones.
Damkring aren't that good.
We will see.
Okay. Oh shit, I pulled out 2. Right, so that's Damkring against Boring Youngins in match 3. Match 4, we have Greenhouse.
The original Greenhouse.
The OG Greenhouse, where all the celebs hang out. All the cool kids hang
out. They will play in match 4 against Bluebird,
light shop.
Bluebird. Also did very great in the first round.
So that's match 4.
That's match 4. Yes. Then we start match 5 with Hashtag. Ooh,
the new shop in town. So I think actually there's 4 new shops. We have Tyson, Balboa, Hashtag, and who's the other 4th one that just opened recently? like a ladder.
Like a
And
ladder.
I think they've all made it through, haven't they?
Yeah, they all made it.
So yeah, for new shops in town, they're still getting the support.
Ooh, this is also going to be a very interesting match. Newcomer hashtag is going to play one of the strong old timers, New Times.
New Times.
Old times, new times.
And what match was that?
That was match number 5. So in match number 6, we're going to start
Match
off.
number 6 is the Bulldog.
The Bulldog.
Very popular tourist spot for sure, so they definitely have support, if not
Well,
else.
as a tourist, and there's so many stories about the Bulldog. If you can say I've been to the Bulldog,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
an accomplishment.
Yeah, no,
to,
of course, it's...
but for us knowing how the Bulldog.
Yeah, no, that's it.
But let's see how far they come. Because they play against coffee shop Balboa,
Balboa, okay.
one of the other newcomers.
Yeah, shout out Tony, legend. So that's match 6.
Match number 6, that was, yeah. So we continue with match number 7
Okay,
to fill up the
first
table.
shop in match number 7 is Barney's.
Barney's.
And I'm going to start rounding another joint while we do this. And then the second team in match number 7 is...
Bush Doctor.
Oh.
The Bush Doctor.
Bush Doctor. So match number 7 is Barney's and the Bush Doctor, the two Bs. Match number 8, and to complete the left-hand side, Lacalada.
Lacalada.
Just talking about them. So we'll just run down the left side and we'll see.
We still have a contester of Lacalada.
Oh, sorry, jumping the
Because
gun.
it was Barney's against the Bush Doctor, so
Yeah.
the last closing team
In match 8.
is going to be tough for the newcomers. It's one of the top ones.
Oh,
it's
Terps
Army.
Terps Army versus Lacalada. Two Spanish vibes as well, so
Yep.
siesta time. Better not be sleeping on it. So yeah, so the top match
yeah,
match
this is,
1 will
this
go
is,
on to play match 2. So who's in match 1?
Match 1 is Coffee Shop Decada against Family First.
Okay, and the winner
So
of that
the winner of that will play against the winner of Sativa against the Plug.
Okay.
So that's gonna be some interesting matches in the
Do you want
first.
to do predictions as we go along?
Uh,
So what was the first two?
the first two was Decada and Family First against
I think
Sativa and the Plug.
The Cada has I haven't been there, and
But they have a great following.
That's what I was going to say. They have a great following, but Family First have a big following too. So, like, I think
And the Family First made their name in your competition
Yeah.
before, so
I think Family First are going to go through that, and then the next one, I think the Plug will go
the
through.
Plug will win against Sativa. So
Yeah.
that's going to be very interesting after.
Yeah, and then what's the
Then
game 3
we have
against game 4?
game 3 is Boerenjongens and the Damkring.
So Damprink's going through
Damkring
there.
is going to go through, yeah. I think
Boerenjongens
so.
has a good thing, but I don't think they have an Instagram, so they can't even.
They have
help
an
themselves.
Instagram.
Boerenjongens, I couldn't find it.
They have an Instagram, but it's they're never active on it.
Okay, yeah.
Then we have the Greenhouse and Bluebird in game 4.
I think
So
that's going to be tight.
That's going to be very
Yeah, 'cause
interesting. But like I said,
I'd pick-
Bluebird did very good in round 1.
I
and
picked
and in round
Bluebird
2
over the
also.
two. It was which is the Greenhouse or Greenhouse Effect? Sorry,
Just the Greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
The
So I
Greenhouse
think I'd
effect,
pick-
they didn't make it through.
I think I'd okay. I think I'd prefer Bluebird over that, so I'm gonna pick Bluebird to go through that. And is that
So that's Bluebird against Damkring then.
if it goes where you want, right? So
Yeah.
5 and 6.
5 and 6, yeah. 5, we have a hashtag newcomer
Newcomer.
against New Times. Yeah, that's very interesting.
I like.
Because New Times have their
They-
regulars
oh
and they
man,
have
the
their
New Ti- yeah,
good
and
stuff
they-
in their shop,
they have
and
good
they've
weed, they've
been
got-
around for very long. But hashtag since the smoke session and before that, and they made their following with their regular
I
customers now
think-
as well.
New
So-
Times, they both got milkshakes, they both got toasties, they both got a lot to offer. New Times is the bigger shop, but I think it's more pricey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You definitely get more tourist prices, or not. It's more local prices than hashtag. But New Times has a good following too, and it's been here for a long time.
They
So
really do. So
that's going to be tough. But I'm
it's
going
gonna
to
be
say
very-
hashtag because they've looked after us, so it means nothing what we say now. So we might as well.
It's like I said before in the other draw. Like it's not up to us.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
we
that's
don't
it.
vote.
We're
Like,
putting people in tier
we
3 that
share,
are
we
winning
share.
shit.
But if the coffee shop shares, it gets much more
Oh
following.
yeah, like
so
that's it. Some of the votes are getting
so
like
even
500-600
if you
people.
see your shop in here and you're like, I don't see my shop shared it.
Yeah.
Share it yourself or
Yeah, share it for people. That's a lot of people, like, because obviously I only tag the shops, but you can screenshot it and just link the Instagram to it and let people jump on.
send a message to your shop. Maybe then they see it,
Yeah.
and maybe then
But
they make it through the next round.
so then,
So they will. Then you have that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Game 6. Bulldog and Balboa.
so Balboa against, let's say, hashtag then.
I think so.
They're
yeah,
both
yeah,
on the
yeah,
same
yeah,
street as each other as well, so that'll be interesting.
yeah.
So then what's
Then
the
you
last?
have 7 and 8. 7 is Barney's and the Bush Doctor. Barney's did it before. Barney's did loads of good things in the past in your polls also, and the Bush Doctor made a good name for themselves. Definitely,
Like, I know Barney's was great back in the day. They won a
but
lot of
definitely
high
recently there's a lot of Bush Doctor
Talk,
yeah, and the guys from Weedy Wonders that you had on the podcast also,
times.
you know.
plugging it a lot. So no, it is a nice shop.
Yeah,
Bush
that's
Doctor.
gonna be very interesting. I
Yeah.
think Barney's.
They're very different shops. One's very
Yeah.
clean cut, the other's a bit rougher, but one's a bit bigger, one's a bit kind of small and dingy. Like it's gonna be interesting. And that was game 7.
Game 7, yeah,
And
and then
what's game
game
8 then?
8 is the tough one for one of the newcomers. It's Lacalada and Terps Army.
Oh.
So yeah, Lacalada,
So
they really have done good
that
name
could be
for
anything.
themselves.
That
Yeah.
could literally be Barney's Lacalada. That could be Third Army, fucking Bush Doctor. Yeah, I can't call
That
them
can,
last
that
ones
can
either.
really go loads of ways. So
Yeah.
I think we made a very nice
Draw.
draw here for
And that's the left side. So
That's only one side
nobody
of
on
the-
that side is going to meet anybody on the other side until the final.
if you make it to
That's
the
what
final.
I mean. So all them teams we've listed, the only way they're going to meet the rest of these shops are if they get to the final. So the first in game 9 is Cookies, not a newcomer, not a. It's like it's here a few years, but it's also just a spin-off of Greenhouse. So it's got a very similar menu to them. It's kind of like the way Greenhouse Effect and Tyson and the Croon have all the same.
the collaboration.
Strain
and,
Hunters, Cookies, and Greenhouse would be the same kind
Yeah.
of shared the menu, shared their kind
but
of.
then from the greenhouse made it through, and then Cookies made it
Yeah,
through.
another
so
thing, I'm not sure, but I'm really sure Cookies still have a kitchen and you can order food and go to have dinner in a coffee shop, which is very rare. To get actual dinners in a coffee shop is rare. So if Cookies have kept that on from their days of Greenhouse, then it's definitely a nice shop. I haven't really been in it since it's been Cookies. Again, it's the Greenhouse menu or their Cali selection, which is
yeah. But then to see that only Tyson made it through from the greenhouse effect,
yeah.
the Croon,
Well,
and Tyson. That's 3 shops.
The Croon didn't make it through either.
The
no?
Croon didn't make
Okay.
it through either.
So
That's 1 out of 3.
But that's also when we decided to put them into the top tier. My argument to put Tyson in top tier was it's the best of them 3, and it's probably the only one out of them 3 that deserves to be top tier. So I was right in what I said because it's the only one that made it through to the final round.
Yeah.
So did you put out?
No, I didn't.
Right. So that's
Give it a go.
all right. I'll put
I'll
out.
twist this thing.
Right. And the second shop. Oh, I pulled out 2 again. The second shop in Baba coffee shop.
Coffee shop
Baba.
Baba.
So what did I put out first?
The first one was Cookies.
Oh yeah, cookies
and Baba.
Cookies and Baba. Yeah, I chose this side. This one. Cookies and Baba. So that's Baba's a nice shop. Somewhere. No, I don't know. We might be hosting a smoke session there at some stage. I'm not going to say too much because I don't know too much, but keep your ears. Hopefully, we do have a bit of a smoke session going on the Babas.
They have a very good menu,
It's,
Baba.
it's
so
just because they're that far out, so it's good to maybe get people if there's a reason to go out there.
Yeah.
So I have to check with the fairy, but
But
hopefully we have a.
to have a match against Cookies, it can give them.
Overall, I think I'd be more likely to shop in Baba than I would in
Yeah.
Cookies. You know what
It's
I mean?
just that then, yeah, and once you're at Cookies, you're not that extreme far away from Baba.
No, it is that it's a
You
little
know,
bit out, but it's not miles
they're
out.
both
You know what I
in
mean?
that
It's-
same direction of the city.
Yeah, no, but like Cookies is on Harlemer Strat. You know what I mean? It's there's a big difference between that and out in fucking Pointsteiger, out bleeding. Like it's not far from the corner, Baba. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because so you are a little bit out, and if you're out there for Baba and nothing else. Because there's not many other. There is the corner, as I said, but you just can't sit there. So might take a trek out to the corner, get some weed there, check out Baba again, have a joint there as well.
So that was match 1, Cookies and Baba.
Match 9.
Match 1 from the left,
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
other
but
side.
just
Yes,
match 9,
yes,
it's easier.
yes, yes,
Because
yes.
we're going to make these into shorts.
All right, then
Match 10.
Match 10. We start off with Mr. K and Co.
Mr. K & Co. I like that shop. Used to be one of my favourites when I lived in Lydes Plant. And Mr. K & Co. will be up against Reefer.
Reefer.
Nice shop, but
Also gonna be a very interesting
Yeah.
match.
do you know what? If they used to have two seating areas I really liked, and the last time I was in Mr. K & Co., I think they were renovating it, and I don't know if they've reopened it, and then Reefer have totally changed their upstairs, and now it's just shelves along the wall and little stools you can sit up to, when it used to be couches and game tables in a little room. So for me, Reefer's gone backwards. I don't know what way the menu is, but it's still got the great terrace, nice
And
menu, milkshakes.
if you look at the stats, how they did
yeah, no,
overall,
they've done well as well, so they must have a good enough following too. So
Yeah,
that was the first one, was it? No,
no, that was the second. So that's Mr. K and Co and Reefer
in game 10.
in game 10. So 9 and 10 will be then Cookies and Baba, Mr. K and Co and Reefer. So who's gonna go through? Do we do a prediction?
No, we'll wait till we get to
Yep.
the end.
Okay.
So in match 11,
11.
the first one is Easterhoop.
Eerste hulp.
Easterhoop. Do you want a drink? Coke, or sorry, Fanta, water,
I have a Fanta.
Dr. Pepper.
No, a Fanta is fine.
So yeah, we're on to, did we pull out there? Yeah, Easterhoop. So you pull out the second in game 11, yeah?
Yes. We're getting down to the last couple. Coffee shop Bagheera.
Bagheera. That's against Easterhoop.
Against coffee shop Eerste Hulp.
So group 11 or match 11 is Easterhoop against Coffee Shop Bagheera.
Yes. Then
That's a tough enough group as well. Like that's a good enough match.
so match 12.
Match 12. The first one we have is Old Church.
Old Church. Coffee shop Old Church.
Another one of our another one of our favourite spots.
Very nice place.
And then the second one, what match are we on? Match 12?
Match 12, yes.
The second one against the Old Church in match 12.
We're just speaking about them. Coffee shop The Corner.
The Corner, okay. Let's see how they do in the head-to-heads. They've done well in the group stages, so can they keep fighting?
So that's group 12. So that will be Eerste Hulp and Bagheera in 11 and Old Church and Corner in the 12th. Group 13, we start
Group
off.
13, the first shop in Group 13 is the Stud. I think they came third in the first year of the Grammy Awards.
Yeah.
So definitely have a big enough following. They've got a good name for themselves.
Yeah, it depends who they're playing. Because who knows, they have a bigger following. Grey Area.
Grey Area definitely have a big following for sure.
Also been
they
second or third in one of the
I
years.
think it was the second year. So yeah, Grey Area against, I'm at forgetting
the
already, I'm
Stud.
stoned. The Stud, oh yeah. Their edibles are kicking in.
Yeah, I think so.
So what match are we up to now?
That was 13, so we start off with 14
Match
game.
14, we have Tyson 2.0.
Tyson 2.0. The only one that made through.
And who's going into the ring with Tyson?
Are they gonna get a knockout?
And in the red corner. So
We have
facing Mike Tyson.
Oof. Brida Ami.
Frida Me against Mike Tyson. Oh.
Interesting.
Now, so that's what match is that?
That was 14. So we start off with 15.
Match 15, the second last match is Sensimilia. Good on them for getting so far.
Yeah.
There's a few shops that gone out that I thought would have went further than them for sure. And so match 15, second last match against Sensimilia is
Easy Times.
Oh,
Strong shop.
I'm putting an early prediction in for Easy Times. For that one.
Who knows? Who knows? You never know.
The last match.
First team.
Match 16 is Amnesia. Coffee Shop
Amnesia. So then there's only one shop left.
I'm trying to run through who hasn't come out, but my brain's not that good enough.
No?
Can you think of it? Who we haven't taken out yet, out of all them 32? No, don't look, because that's cheating. I don't have something in front of me.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a big name that hasn't come out yet. Has the plug?
Yeah,
the plug come out.
First one. Oh, no, the second one.
Yeah, no, I don't know what other shops.
I'm gonna give up.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't let you guys waiting too long.
Yeah, this is bad, made for bad fucking
Oh,
view.
of course. Green Place.
Green Place.
Coffee shop, Green Place.
Last year's winner, we didn't even fucking think of it. Fucking
Very sorry. There's loads of shops been on our mind these days.
Yeah,
so
that was the
that was the last one. Match 16. Sorry, that's Amnesia against Green Place.
Okay,
so we have a full schedule made up now.
You just definitely can't read that, so
no, just
you can
so
see
you
how
know,
beautiful it is. I'm going to take a picture of it
so,
and show you Dunky's
let's do the predictions.
So let's go down the right side now.
Yeah. So the predictions. The first match was match 9.
Yeah.
Match 9 was Cookies and Baba.
I'm going Baba on that one.
I think also Baba.
Yeah.
Then match 10 was Mr. Keiko against Reaver.
Mr. Keiko for me.
Yeah, but it's Reaver with the terrace.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's such a plus point.
If I'm voting for. I'm not. Yes.
How many times you've sat on Reaver Terrace?
I know, I get that, but
and how many times?
How many times we sat in Mr. K upstairs for hours?
How long is it closed?
Yeah, we're predicting here. We're not.
This is 2023.
Are we predicting or are we voting?
Yeah, but you have to think. Maybe people think also that it's 2023, so they have to vote on their thoughts.
No,
how
do you know what? I
how
just
the shop
realised
is. No.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Kenko's upstairs is still there. Reefer's upstairs is not still there.
Okay.
So in my head, Mr. Kenko's a better shop for me, so I'm going to pick Mr. Kenko.
Okay, so then it's Baba against...
Sorry. That's what I'm going to pick, but just thinking about it, I think Reefer have a better following. So I think
and maybe a strong menu.
But I think they have a better following or a better online support, so I think they're going to go through.
So that's
I'd pick Mr. Kenko personally.
Then it will be Baba against Mr. K in your
Baba and Mr. K. Okay.
Okay, so that was match 9 and match 10. They will face
tough one
off.
for me to pick as well. That one, Baba and Mr. K.
But that's all for the future.
Yeah.
Then match 11 and match 12. 11 is Eerste Hulp and Bagheera's.
Bagheera's. I'm going Bagheera on that for sure. Like Easter Hub's nice, it's comfortable, but so is Bagheera's. Their menu's back banging at the moment. They've got a good prices. Easter Hub doesn't offer you that kind of prices. They'll have a decent menu, but I like it is comfy out the back. They've the big soft seats and all. A little bit out of town, so probably not as convenient for us. So
that was match 11.
Match 11. So that was
Eerste Hulp and Bagheera's. So we think Bagheera's go through.
Again, Easter Hope has a big following too, so it
can go any way.
I don't know whether to go with my head or my heart. You know,
at this stage, it can go any way.
Yeah, that's
especially for the next match.
Yeah,
because that's going to be the corner against Old Church.
I think Old Church is going to win it. Sorry, the corner.
I think so as well. But
I've praised you for getting this far and for winning both of your groups from third tier. I'll not put you in third tier again.
But who knows? They're gonna show the
Oh,
difference.
I'm not saying they're going to lose. I'm just saying, if I'm predicting Old Church has seating area, it has dabs, it has all this stuff. So
Yeah.
I think Old Church is going to win, but the
So
corner
then-
has
then-
proved me wrong twice already. So
Yeah. So then that will be Bagheera's against Old Church, in your opinion.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
that's
fucking
gonna be a tough
matchup,
one.
man.
Very close to each other also. So who knows? They
Yeah.
bring each other a visit during this
Yeah,
match.
yeah, that's got to be tough.
So yeah, that's 11 and 12. Then 13 and 14. 13 is the stud against Gray Area.
Oh,
I think Gray Area.
I think Grey Area has a better following for sure. You know what I mean? I think they've got a better support.
Because the stud was your first year they came that far.
Did they came third the first year?
In the first year, but the second and third year they were not there.
No.
So
No.
I think that's
Grey
gonna be
Area, I
Gray
think, was
Area.
second or third in the second year.
Yeah. So that's that's
That'll be Grey Area.
13. Then you have 14 Tyson and Pridami.
Now
Are they gonna give the knockout?
That's yeah. I think Pre to me have the bigger following. I know Tyson
The
Shop
biggest
have
shop against the biggest
name.
name.
It is, yeah, like the biggest coffee shop against the biggest takeover name. You know what I mean? Whatever about the plug coming in, La Colada coming in, Turf Sammy. Everyone heard about them in the weed world.
Mhm.
Everybody's heard about Mike Tyson in the real world. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if his name is strong enough to get them through, but if you know what I mean, if people are judging on coffee shops. Pre to me has a lot of haters and a lot of lovers, so I don't know which way is going to be stronger. And then Mike Tyson will be the same. People will hate it because it's new and it's this, that, and the other. Then other people love it just because it's Mike Tyson. So, yeah, that'll be very interesting.
That's going to be very
I
interesting
can't
indeed.
even call that. But the winner of Pre to me and Mike and Tyson
And
go
Tyson
to
will play against,
Grey
from our
Area,
opinion, Gray Area.
or it's Grey Area or
The stud.
The stud. So yeah, no.
So
geez,
this is
it's
gonna be the very interesting four,
yeah.
especially from the ones that go through. If they face each other, that's also gonna
But
be
both
again
sides,
a very
like both
interesting
sides, have
match.
strong matches the whole way till the final. Like,
Yeah.
So then, what's 15 and 16?
The last ones, 15 and 16, far comer all the way in the east, Sensimilia,
It's media again. I'm surprised they got this far. So I don't know how much further they're going to get. Who are they playing?
and against strong city center, Easy Times.
Yeah, no, Easy Times has that for me.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's,
mean? That's it.
yeah,
Easy win for Easy Times, if you ask me. 'Cause,
We predicted it all already when we wrote it down.
yeah, they've two shops and they've,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
But
Good venue.
yeah, if they're gonna go through, then it's gonna be very interesting, man.
Because the last one
Because
is-
then it's Amnesia and Green Place, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be Green
I
Place.
got again, Green Place
Yeah.
straight through.
But then Green
that's- I
Place,
think-
Green Place and Easy Times.
I think that's what I
Oh,
was going to say. I think Green Place and Easy Times had a very easy first match in the last 32, but the game in the last 16 is going to be tough, you know what I mean? Because,
But yeah, there's loads of interesting matches
Yeah,
coming
no,
up.
for sure.
Great draw, in my opinion.
Yeah, no,
Because
definitely.
we have very strong holders that maybe have a first round now that's gonna
there's not
gonna
too
get them
there's-
through.
There's one or two easy predictions there, but most of them it's hard
But-
to call, like, you know what I mean, overall.
but their next opponents are gonna
Yeah,
be tough ones.
no. If you get a easy game in the first one, you're definitely not getting one in the last 16. Because, yeah, if you're in the last 16, you're in against the best shops.
Yeah.
So basically, that list there, if you're coming here on holidays and you hit them, most of them 32, you've had a good trip to Amsterdam,
Oh,
pretty
but
much.
32
you know what I
is a
mean?
lot.
No, but if you use
Even if you go to the last 16,
yeah.
you're gonna have a great
Yeah, no,
selection.
actually, yeah. Book your holiday around the last 16. That's probably a better
Yeah,
one.
the last 16, I think if you go every coffee shop from the last 16, you're gonna have a great selection of weed.
Yeah. And probably
Or
a lot of
hash,
good
whatever
places
you
to sit
prefer,
down.
because I think all shops that
Yeah,
come to the
I'm
last
not a
32.
hash smoker, so yeah, I don't
No,
really judge
but
it by that.
they
No,
all
again,
have,
I just don't look at the menu, so I'm not a good person to tell if it has a
But
good
they
hash.
will have beside their menu. There is some that is only takeaway,
Yeah,
but they still have good stuff.
Good
So
stuff,
they
yeah,
they
no,
can make it
we
very
definitely have to
far.
make a trip out to the corner very soon.
Because
We'll have
look at for example Grey Area and the
yeah.
Stud. They made it far.
Well,
Grey
they still
Area.
have a seating area, you know what I mean? The little seating area out the back, you know what I
It's
mean? It's not
very
much,
small,
but
and it's the same for Grey Area. They have
yeah, the
two
grey area
seats.
has 2 tables, 4 seats or something like
Yeah.
that, and it's...
So,
I
but
don't even know
still,
if would
they
you
come
want...
far. All these competitions. So.
Yeah, no, of course they had, but the grey areas. I remember back in the day when I was coming here as a tourist, people saying like, "Fucking, make sure you go grey area. They won this and this cup, and they won this." So, I know back in the day they've done a lot in the cups. I think more in the high time days and all that stuff. But yeah, no, fucking, it's going to be very interesting and fucking, it's going to be a lot of good games. So it's going to be. I'm gonna edit this tonight. I'm stoned already, and it's fucking 2 or 3 in the morning. But fuck it. Donkey has to open a shop in a few hours, but fuck it, it's what we do to ring in the fucking weed world. No, so I'm gonna edit this tonight, and then I'll put it out at 4:20 tomorrow, which is Thursday. So by Thursday 4:20 you'll watch it. By 7 or 8 o'clock I'm gonna put up the first, so the left hand side. So let's run up the games again. The first 8 games that are going to go up tomorrow is going to be...
Dakara against Family First.
That's in match 1.
Sativa against The Plug.
In match 2.
Boerenjongens against the original Dam Crane.
Match 3.
Greenhouse against Bluebird.
In match 4.
Hashtag against New Times is match 5.
Yeah.
Bulldog against Balboa is match 6.
Yeah.
Then Barney's against the Bush Doctor is match 7.
And match 8.
And match 8 is La Calada against Terp's Army.
Okay, so that's going to be what I put up on Thursday night. And they'll all go to head. Pick your favourite out of each one. There's going to be 8.
You got 24 hours.
Yeah, there's going to be 8 matches with 16 shops. So you pick your favourite one. 8 of them are going to get eliminated. The other 8 go through to the last 16. And then on Friday night, we're going to have the second half of the last 32, which will be in match 9.
Match 9, Cookies and Baba.
Mm-hmm.
Match 10 is Mr. K and Co. against Reefer.
Yeah.
Then match 11 will be Eerste Hulp against Bagheera.
Okay.
Match 12 is Old Church against The Corner.
Yeah.
Then match 13 will be The Stud against Grey Area.
Yeah.
Match 14 will be Tyson 2.0 against Prida Ami.
Mm-hmm.
Match 15 will be Sensimilia against Easy Times. And the last match will be Amnesia Coffee Shop against Green Place.
So yeah, as I said, on Friday then they will be the 8 matches to come out, 16 shops, 8 will go through, 8 will get eliminated. So if you see your shop, vote for it, share it, get other people to vote for it. So
because now it's getting important.
Yeah, no, this is
maybe
usually
you
where
thought my shop is maybe a bigger shop. They will get
you don't
through
need the votes,
to
you don't
the
need the
first rounds.
shares.
It's getting interesting.
Yeah, no,
man.
this is
it's getting interesting.
Like
So start voting.
When it gets to the last few days, like I remember, shit swings. Like it starts getting to a couple of thousand votes on the last few days. So that's when people really get involved. The shops are sharing it. Like I remember, some of them were so tight. I'd give an update every hour or two just to keep it interesting, and then you just see someone shares it again and again. Next thing the votes just fly up on one side, fly up on the other side. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of votes,
yeah.
So the last 32. Then after that, the winners of the on day 1 we'll probably only have. Oh no, yeah. I might be able to do all of the last 16 in the one day because that'll be another 8. Because we'll be just waiting on the results of the last one.
This is Thursday, this is Friday.
So Saturday then we should have all of last 16. Then by Sunday we should have the semi-finals, which is the last 8. By Monday we should have the quarter-finals. And then by Tuesday we should have the finals. And then by Wednesday we'll have the results and we'll know who the champs are. So
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. That's
Wednesday 4:20.
Wednesday. Well, no, it's going to be. It's kind of. It all depends when the voting ends. So if I put it up Tuesday night 7, I usually put it up around 7 or 8 in the evening. The votes. So it will be when that 24 hours is up. You know what I mean? So we won't stop counting until the things at the end. So I can't say a time unless I put up a 4:20 the day before. But then we're waiting on the results of the last one and stuff. So it's too kind of chaotic. I remember last year I was kind of like putting up
But it comes through, and we get a winner.
Yeah, oh no, for sure.
And
so,
I'm excited because I see a lot of interesting matches. So I'm really excited
yeah,
to
no,
see
a lot
how
of
this
big,
is gonna
big
end.
lineups and big. Interested to see how the new shops do now when it's head to head. You know what I mean? Because when you've choices of 4, people don't know what to pick. Now it's just you or them. You know what I mean? It's
one or the other.
Yeah, it's not
So,
good. I mean, there's no hiding.
Pick carefully, press carefully,
Yeah.
because you have one
Like,
vote.
so that's it. Some shops might have got through just because people didn't like the other ones. You know what I mean? So it's not because they like them; it's because they disliked someone else. You know what I mean? So they give them the vote. So now it's you or them. So it's head to head. So another shout out to the smoke session next Monday in the coffee shop Spirit in Jordan on the what's that street called?
Westerstraat.
Westerstraat, yeah, on the Westerstraat. Coffee shop Spirit. We're gonna have a fancy dress smoke sesh.
Get dressed.
Yeah, come along, whatever you want to dress up as. It should be good crack. Hopefully there's a few people bring along edibles. We're gonna get high. There should be prizes for best dressed. So we're starting about 7 o'clock. So yeah, rock along at whatever time. In your best fancy dress costume. And what else have we got coming up? Anything else? Don't really think so. I think that's about it. So we'll call it a day. Keep your eye on the Instagram for the votes and for the poll. And thanks to Dunkondank for the paperwork. And
Another shout out to the Faded Fairy.
To Faded Fairy.
From a great session.
If you're ever in Amsterdam, it's usually on a Wednesday, but check out the Fairy House on Instagram. So it's usually Puff Puff Paint or Puff Puff. We've painted canvases, we've painted records, we've done clay. I made this.
We made
ashtray.
pottery.
You'll see my little fat head on a stone wall ashtray. We've done pottery, and now because of Halloween, we've done the pumpkin carving tonight, which is a great night. So some hilarious and some amazing fucking pumpkins.
Yeah, follow us and see some pictures and videos incoming from this great session again.
Yeah, no,
amazing people,
the Faded Fairy, and
amazing artists.
Next week we have big guests coming from the UK. I won't even say, but so me and the Faded Fairy will be back to our normal podcast next week because we've sorted out the shit with the laptop, so that's all fixed. So the podcast will be back to normal next week. We're going to record it, so not this Friday coming, the Friday after. The podcast will be back, and then in the next week or so, me and Dunkondank should be bringing our first episode of the games night. Hopefully when we can find the night when we're both off, because we fucking have coffee shops to run at the same time. But yeah, the Games Night podcast is coming soon. So that's going to be me, Dunkondank, 2 guests every week, playing some games that I've made up, smoking some weed, talking some shit. It's going to be a bit more relaxed than a normal podcast. It's going to be just more sitting around, playing some games. There's a fucking, it won't be interviews and stuff, so more of a laid back kind of vibe. So more anybody can come on than people who have something to sell or something to promote and stuff. So looking forward to the games night. Should be good.
It's going to be interesting. And who knows, like you said, we do an edible challenge or
there's
something
edible
like
challenges
that.
coming as well.
So,
there might be, hopefully soon as well, we might be doing something that I'm not even going to say, but it's going to be a special with the Devil Harvest from episode 3. We had Dara from Devil Harvest. So me and the Fairy have met with him about doing some sort of like growing tutorials or something to help the grow side of it, because we don't know shit. I've never grown. The Fairy, I don't know if she's grown much, but Dara from Devil Harvest knows his shit. So
he knows it from the seed.
He's got so much information
to the joint.
So all we need to do is say, what's that? Like, use our stupidity to get the answers out of him, and once he starts talking, he gets going. So hopefully in the next week we're going to do a special all about growing and stuff, a little side thing. So keep your eye out for that. So again, thanks to Dunkondank.
Thanks to you.
Thank you very much. So keep your eye on down by the gram for the polls on my story over the next few days. Thank you for watching if you're still watching, and like and subscribe somewhere here and you can watch the last one.
See you on the 30th.
See you on the 30th at Spirit in your fancy dress costume, and stay high.
Stay high.
Laters.
Later.